This governor, so-called Hassan Ali Joho, is also held accountable in funding and financing terrorism in Kenya. This so-called governor is a terrorist. He is involved in the running and financing the Al-Shabaab. His rise in politics all came through terrorism money. Believe me or not, Mr. Prime Minister, you can find all this information within the CIA. The report came out ages ago. Both him, Hassan Ali Joho, the governor of the county of Mombasa, Kenya, and his brother, Abu Bakr Ali Joho, are all wanted by the CIA on charges of terrorism, funding and financing the Al-Shabaab. I don't have much to say in this. I've come out openly. As I've said earlier before, much more can be found within the CIA's report. Some of these people have already been arrested. They've been extradited to the US. Some of them are serving life sentences. But with Governor Hassan Ali Joho, him being the governor of the county of Mombasa, he has all the diplomatic immunities that he is taking advantages of. And because of this, he is also protecting his older brother, Abu Bakr Ali Joho, from being arrested. This so-called the Joho's family, led by Hassan Ali Joho and his brother, they have different groups, gangs, and terrorism that can attack anybody who dares to speak against them. Dear British Prime Minister and the British people, the Kenyan people come to you out openly, frankly, and truly. As I've said earlier before, they express their thanks and gratitude for your concern and thoughts over them. But they kindly ask you, the people of Kenya, they kindly ask you, please, 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 do not let this check of over £1 million given by the British people to the so-called Governor Hassan Ali Joho and his team go through. As I've said earlier before, we the British people, we will become a laughing stock. We will become a laughing stock. We don't want to engage ourselves or collaborate ourselves or integrate ourselves with people who are terrorists, rapists, murderers. We as a great nation in Britain, we do not want to involve ourselves with such people like this. People like Governor Hassan Ali Joho and his brother Abu Bakr Ali Joho. Please, I beg you. Please, I beg you. The British government, go through the CIA report that was handed over to Michael Renenberg and see what it has to say in regard to Governor Hassan Ali Joho and his brother Abu Bakr Ali Joho.
Let me just say that the government would not be investigating these cases, and we would not be offering our assistance if there was not strong reason to suspect these individuals of involvement in narcotics trafficking. Investigations into something like drug trafficking, Judy, that's very complex. These things take considerable amounts of time. We have offered, and the government has accepted, and we are providing technical assistance from the Drug Enforcement Administration in these investigations. And the Drug Enforcement Administration, we hope soon, will come to Kenya to set up a permanent office here. This is an area where clearly the government of Kenya and the U.S. government have common cause. We have common interests here in fighting drug trafficking.
Okay, so this is something that could take quite a while.
Could take quite a while. I don't want to speculate and say, X number of months or whatever. You can't do that You can't rush an investigation that is so complex. So it will simply have to play out over the course of time.
This very man who has already been found guilty of drugs abuse, him and his brother Abubakar Ali Joho, it is this very same man that the American ambassador, after a long-term investigation, Ambassador Michael Renenberg declared, handed over a CIA report mentioning his name, Governor Hassan Ali Joho, as a drug dealer. Some of his colleagues have already been arrested. They've been sentenced to the US. And they've already been charged. Some of them are spending over 20 to 25 years in prison. It is this very same man that we, the British people, took £1 million, over £1 million, gave it to him